Moving on to the parallel lines and transversals. On this first section, you have to write out what type of corresponding interior, exterior, etc. type angles these first ones are. Notice how these ones are on the same side of the transversal. These ones are corresponding. On these ones, notice how they're on opposite sides of the transversal, and they're outside the parallel lines on the outer side. So this is alternate exterior. On these ones, again, they're on the same side of the transversal, but one's interior, one's exterior, so these are corresponding. On these ones, they're both inside the parallel lines there, so these are consecutive, and they're on the same side of the transversal, so that's why these are consecutive interior angles. On 5, they're on opposite sides of the transversal, so they're alternate interior angles. And on 6, one's outside, they're both outside and on opposite sides of the transversal, so these are alternate exterior angles. And moving on to 7 and 8, see how it's got like extra lines? Well, don't even think about the middle one. Just think about the lines that make up the angles. You got a line inside there, line inside there. These are alternate interior angles. And when you got on 8, these guys here, and the transversal is that guy, you got one on the right, one on the left. These are going, and they're both outside the parallel lines. These are alternate exterior angles. So I hope that was good. Just exercise and realizing what the different type of angles are. So on this one, like that line has nothing to do with these two angles. These angles are on the inside, same side of the transversal, and so these are consecutive interior angles. And then on 10, the only lines that deal with our angles are these 3. They're on the same side of the transversal, one's interior, one's exterior, so these are corresponding angles. And that's it for the first time, just figure out which ones they are. Something to note, that on all of these, except consecutive interior, the type of angle, they're congruent. So here we got alternate exterior angles, they're equal, so question mark has got to be equal to 110 degrees. These are alternate interior angles, so question mark's got to be 84 degrees. These ones are consecutive interior angles, so when 80 has to be those two angles added together. If you don't know what question mark is, you'd subtract 100 from both sides. But you're going to get 80 being what the question mark is on that. And on 14, these are alternate interior angles, which makes question mark the same as the other angle, which is 111 degrees. These ones, again, alternate interior angles, so question mark has to be the 125. These ones are alternate exterior angles, so question mark has to be 47 degrees. These ones are corresponding angles, so question mark has to be 53 degrees. That's a hideous question mark. And these ones are alternate interior angles, so question mark has to be 113 degrees. Now we're moving on to the actual figuring out some calculations here. these guys here are alternate exterior angles. Notice how that's a right angle. So 21x plus 6 would have to equal 90 degrees. And so you just gotta solve for x, subtract 6 from both sides, you'll get 21x equaling 84. Divide by 21 on both sides, you can get x equals 4. Ta-da! These guys here are alternate interior angles. They are equal, so 8x minus 4 has to equal 60. Solve for x by adding 4 to both sides. You get 8x equals 64. Divide by the 8. You'll get x equaling 8, because 64 divided by 8 is 8. How much more do I got? I got a few bit. Okay, and so I'm going to stop the video there. We'll continue on the next one.